No more 0 days. I read a post today on Reddit that actually really inspired me. And I've read a lot of things that are inspirational and kind of resonate with me, but this is probably the most resonating thing that I've come across yet. To forewarn you, this is a complete talking video, but I promise you it is worth it. I've been told that my videos where I talk a lot are kind of boring, but I promise you this is worth it because I'm making some big changes in my life that I am tired of being stuck where I'm at. And after reading this post that I'm going to talk about, it's really going to change my perspective on how I view the way I've been going about my life. Basically, this post was a response to someone that posted on Reddit in like a off my chest sort of subreddit where they you kind of get things off your chest. You post something, you talk about it, and people will respond accordingly. Well, this post was basically about this guy who used to find passion in a lot of things in his life, and as time went on and as he continued in his college career, he got complacent and started to not enjoy the things he used to enjoy, and he just basically started to procrastinate and started to really hate himself with his life. Well, one of the responses to that post was a guy named Ryan, who I'm going to try to either link it in the description or I'm going to have to type it out or copy and paste sort of thing. But I will share it with you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Basically, the guy that replied created this sort of, I don't know, rule book for the way he lives his life. And it was 4 rules. Rule number 1 was the most important part, and it was no 0 days. What that means is you don't go throughout your day without doing something to benefit you. Whether it be just like a simple workout or getting something big done that you've been wanting to get done. I've gotten in the habit where I will come home and I'll just be lazy and I won't get anything done. I'll just continue with that day-to-day cycle of just not getting anything done and being unhappy with my position in life. I've become complacent, like the guy in the original post. I don't want to be like that, and I hate myself for it every single day that I wake up because I'm not doing what I want to do in my life and I'm not happy. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not successful in certain aspects. I'm very happy that I'm married, that I have a house, that I have financed a vehicle, that I'm in a good paying job, but career-wise, I am not where I want to be. And that takes a big emotional toll on me. I had this dream to open a skate shop or some sort of business or something in a passion of mine. And I have a lot of passions. I love music, I love cars, I love skateboarding, I love just being happy, traveling, anything like that. And I've done nothing to go towards that. I've been disappointed in myself for this ever since I graduated high school. I took college courses in high school with the anticipation I was going to go to college and I was going to make something of myself. I didn't go to college because I didn't get any scholarships, even though I worked my butt off in high school. It really brought me down, and it kind of set me up for that failure that I've felt over the last few years because I wasn't where I wanted to be. Now, I think that in a way things happen for a reason. I feel like if I had went to college, I wouldn't have met my wife, and granted, I might not know what that would be like because my life would have been a completely different place. I'm glad that I ended up where I am. I would not trade her for anything else in the world. But career-wise, I'm still not where I want to be. And so this non-0 day is something I'm going to start taking part in. It might not be all career related, but it is going to help me be more positive in my life because I go home every day and I just sit and I don't do anything. Like, for example, the kitchen right now is a mess and I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and I need to get it done. I don't like looking at it like that, and I feel bad every time I walk in that kitchen and just see the kitchen a mess. That needs to be one of my no 0 things. So after I'm done with this video, I'm going to go clean that kitchen as part of my no 0 days thing. My no 0 days are going to consist of whether like going to the skate park, even if I don't feel like I'm energetic enough to go to the skate park and skate. I've had moments like that before where I'll go to the skate park not really feeling it, but then I'll go there and I'll always feel so much better because I'm so passionate about skateboarding, and it always makes me feel I guess more alive in a sort of sense. So I'm gonna make it a point to go to the skate park even if I'm not really feeling it, but it's stinging in the back of my head like maybe you should go to the skate park, maybe you should get that energy out and kind of cool down a little bit, because I have stressful days at work. Well, basically every day is stressful at work for me because I'm not where I want to be. So part of my no 0 days are going to consist of that and doing other things that I need to get done. And an important thing towards the career goals is I'm going to be making a point to read one of these at least once a day, or maybe a couple times a week or something. These are business books that my mom gave me a couple years ago because she knew that I wanted to start a business. I haven't opened those books yet. And I don't know why. Because I know it's going to help to where I want to be. But I haven't bothered to open them. And I'm not getting that knowledge that I need to get to put myself towards that life that I want. So I'm going to make it a point to read those books at least once a day, or once every other day or something like that. Because I need to start doing something to make my life better. I don't want to be another statistic in this life where I work to live and I live to work. And something that my dad shared with me a while back, and excuse the language, it's just what the quote said. So, I have some family watching this who might not like cussing, but I'm just putting that out there that I'm sorry. I just am saying it the way the quote is said. So the quote basically goes like this: the reason you can't achieve the things you want to achieve is the bullshit excuse you tell yourself as to why you can't achieve it. People are always making excuses for why they can't do the things that they want to do in life. Whether it be you're afraid of, losing your job, or you're afraid that you might get turned down for things, or, something along the lines of that. You can't live that lifestyle and expect to be where you want to be. And I know that in the back of my head, and it's always resonating with me, just ringing in my ear, because I know that I have the potential to do the things that I want to do in my life. And lately, one of the kind of driving factors of why I'm wanting to make a change is I started watching car drifting videos on YouTube. And it may seem like such a silly, out there, random goal that's not going to, do anything worthwhile. To a lot of people it seems like a very expensive hobby, and granted it is, but it's something that I can see myself really, really enjoying and being passionate about, because I love cars so much, and I want to I've always wanted to build a car and do something awesome with it. That's one of those things that I want to achieve also in this life that I have, because as far as I'm concerned, this is the one life I get. And I don't want to waste it. So, that basically all sums it up. Just that I need to start making a change and start doing the things that I want to do in this life. And I need to make sure that I achieve that no 0 day every single day. Because if I don't, I'm going to just cease to live, and all I will do is exist. And I don't want that. Before I close this video out completely though, I'd just like to prove to you guys that I'm serious about doing what I plan to do. This is embarrassing. This is my messy kitchen. This is what I was talking about. I'm gonna do this to prove to you. There's the date. I'm gonna knock this out. I'm gonna show you the date again to prove that I am actually really committed to this 0 day policy. There we go. I got it done. Like I said, it's a slow step, but it's making progress. And it's going to be little things like this until I start doing bigger and better things. So, I'm going to close out the video here, and I'm glad that I could give you guys some inspiration, hopefully. Make the 0 day challenge. No, 0 day. What was I gonna say? 0 day priority? 0 day. There was a P word there that I had before and I lost it, but yeah. So so this is the first step, and I'm excited to share with you guys the ever-changing progress in our life. Thanks, guys.